Hey guys, good morning. Let's try a stick left position and see how we do with that today. That was strong. I tried to spare you guys. Here we go. It's a 2-4-6-4 set from a 3-2-3-6. Quarter turn away from me. Would very much like to see a 3 or a 4 in the result. Both fours, hard 8, 4-4. So the only thing that is telling me is that we are on axis. We're primary. Oh my goodness, Bill, good morning. I hope it's a very safe flight for you. And what else can I wish for you? Well, you know, relax, stay humble. That's all I can say. I know it's a lot, but staying humble is very important. Good luck. 2-4-6-4. Four, 2, 6. Hi, Jen. Two, 4, 6, 4. Hard 10. Thank you very much. Take care, Bill. So that's on the inside. Hi, John. Good evening. Two, 4, 6, 4. Five, 6. That's a double pitch. At least we kept the axis going. Mr. Mudslide Mac, I watched your latest video. Very nice. Pounded those sixes. Very nice indeed. That's out. Six, 4, 10, that's explosion left. We got the 4 out of it. 2, 4, 6, 4. Five, 6, that's a double pitch with a 6-5 drift facing me. I'm still getting paid because I'm using the Aaron Cross, so there's 2, 4, 6, that's secondary. There's up. One, 2, 3, that's a drift. So good to see you, man. So good to see you. That's a drift. I need to go back to the 3, 2, 3, 6 original set. Just using one set. Nice out. Okay, I think that's a 2, 1, 3, which is a double pitch. Let's go straight to 3, 2, 4, 1. If it was a 1, 2, 3, we are still on the right set. If it was a 2, 1, 3 double pitch, rotating the set to a double pitched V set is going to protect us. Now we had a couple of 5/6s, which worried me a bit. Never got a primary, so the decision making is solid. That's out. Apart from the first one, which was a hard 8. 2-6-8. That's a double pitch. And you can see the fours, the 2 4s are aligned as well. So could have been a 6-8, which means that both my dice exploded outwards. Still fine. No, still the right decision. All right, so let's come down from this. So 3, 2, 4, 1. So 4-1-5, secondary. Okay, so we don't need that there. We could go 5-4, 5-1, double pitch that to 5-4-2-6. Dice up. Three, 5, secondary. Thank you. Thank you, Matt Slide. Appreciate that. We can go to 1-3-1-5. Same kind of set, it belongs to the same sort of family, and we double pitch the right die, 1-3-6-2. The ideal result should contain an ace or a 6 separately, obviously, to give us confidence for the off axis. Nice out. No, 4-5-9. Four, 5 is primary for this set. We don't like that. Something happened along the way. Because we are in 1-3-1-2, we double pitched. No, 4-5 is fine. It's a double pitch back into position, so yeah. Let me just explain this if I can. All right, so we're here. So we are on a 1-3-1-2 original. We double pitched the set 1-3-6-5. And the result we got was a double pitch 4-5-9. So that means that the decision making is okay. We're doing okay. So the 4-5-9 is a 6-4-6-5 set in its original format. We're going to double pitch it to 6-4-1-2. But ideally, I would like to see the ace or the 6 come up in the result. And if it doesn't happen, I'm just going to quarter turn both dice in the next one. It happened. I think that's a 5-1-6. We got the ace. The 5 was explosion of the left die. It's fine. We are on explosion friendly set, so it's okay. All right, so we go to a 3-5-3-1 original set. We double pitch it to a 3-5-4-6. Ideally, we'd like to see a 3 or a 4 in the result separately. Nice. Heart 10, that's explosion right. We don't mind that either. Five, 6, 5, 4 is the original set. We're just going to double pitch the right die to 5, 6, 2, 3. Ideally, we'd like to see a 2 or a 5 as part of the result separately. One, two, three. That's a secondary result. We have one of those already, I think. It's a repeater, perhaps. Yes, it is. A repeater on the 3 craps. All right. So that's a 3-1-3-2 set. We double pitch that to 3-1-4-5. Ideally, we want to see a 3 or a 4 to give us confidence in our throw. I'm shortening my backswing as well. Nice out. So 1-1. Very short backswing. Let's say 6-2-8. Okay, that's a primary for this result. 3-1. 3-1-4-5. Yeah. So it's the front side of the die, 6-8. Now I know that somebody like Jen must be having a really good time with the 6s and 8s. Got a few of those up. All right, so it's a 4-6-4-2 set in its original format. I don't like the fact that we are hitting these numbers, but I'm gonna try one more time. Hopefully I'll get a 3 or a 4 in the result separately. I'll go to a 2 count. Dice out. So 1, 2. There you go, 4. We got the 4 and the 5. That's secondary, 4, 5, 9. So that takes us to 6465. With confidence, we double pitch that 6412. But we'll be using a 2 count for the rotations to line up with a 6 or an ace. And employing a little bit of backspin as well, as we have been doing. 6412 from a 6465. Dice out. 1, 2, 6, 5. Okay. Secondary, we'll take that. All right, so that's a 3635 original set. We double pitch that. 3642 is the set. We need to see a 3 or a 4 in the result. So 1, 2. No, 1, 6, 7. That was explosion of the right die. Okay. So the advantage of that is that I didn't lose a lot of money in terms of, what I had up there. I had $160 and it was just giving me 24, 25, like 14% every result. So I'll take that. In other words, I was very stingy with my betting. But yeah, it works. You need to find a way to minimize your bets on a $25 minimum table. Now I know I had a really good roll. It was a 20. And I could have made a lot more money. But, as Mudslide said, there's always a chance of that 7 happening. It's just 19 millimeters away of something going wrong. And I guess it's very important for us to consider that. All right. Start with an original 3236, just a quarter, turn it to a 2464. This is an explosion friendly set. Let's assume that you're looking from the top. If we explode one of the dice, it's this and it's that. Heart 4 and 12. If we implode one of the dice, 1, 6, 2, 5. So let's assume that we know what we're doing. We know that we're more prone to open up the dice as opposed to implode them. 2, 4, 6, 4. Dice out. One, 2. 4, 3 double pitch. Okay, so we're continuing to do the same thing. It's the best thing that can happen to us when we come out to get the 4, 3 or any kind of 7 because it gives us a lot of information. In this case, the 4, 3 is telling me it's a double pitch. A 5, 2, 2, 5 is telling me your right die is wrong. A 6, 1, 1, 6 is telling me your left die is doing something stupid. So we may not have the full information, but we at least know what to look for. So this one is it's an issue with the middle finger. I'm not going to fix it at the table. If you're shooting live at the casino, don't fix mechanics. Don't do much. All right, let's do the same set, 3, 2, 3, 6. We just do a quarter turn only, 3, 2, 1, 3, and then both dice rotated away from us to a 2, 4, 3, 6. The reason why I do that is the following. I still believe that it's very important for us to get a 4 or a 3 in the result because it makes all the off-axis 7s disappear. Put the 4 against the 5, 2, a 1 and a 6, it's not a 7. Put the 3 against a 1, a 2, a 5 or a 6, it's a non-7 result. So those are the off-axis options if you hit an off-axis. So we've taken care of the double pitch, and we're hoping that we are more explosion friendly than implosion. Dice up. All right, 2, 6, 8. That's a self-correction. This is the original set, the 2, 4, 6, 4. All we did was this. Now they went back to their original, 2, 6. Here we go. So as we said, it's a 3, 2, 3, 6 set. We quarter turn towards us and then both dice away. 2, 4, 3, 6. Still on a 2 count. 1, 2. Ouch, that hurt. 1, 6. Right die, left die, sorry. Let's repeat. Three, 2, 1, 3. We're not catching a 3 or a 4. Let's go. Oh, we caught both, 3, 4. Come out. All right. We're double pitching again, 3, 2 for 1. It's a 1, 5, 6, I think. Implosion of both dice. Dice up. That's a 145. That's implosion again of the left die. So the left die is doing a lot of damage, but the 4 is supporting the operation. Three, 2 for 1. Hard 10, don't like that. That's implosion again from the right die. So 2 off-axis results, are telling me, okay, it's time to move. We're going to double pitch a hardware set to an 07, 6512. I don't want to be stubborn about my sets. I just want to listen to what the mechanics are doing. 6512. Aces, that's a double pitch. First to its name. One, 4, 6, 3. Dice up. Hard 10. That's a drift. Five, 1, 2, 6. Dice out. That's a 1, 4, 5, the 4 being off axis. Coming down. There we go. Check your thumb. Okay. I think that will be more relevant with my V sets and cross sixes because the thumb controls the on axis, off axis. But okay, I'll do that. Right now I don't want on axis, but I'll definitely keep that in mind right now. It's always one element that we forget about, and I'm glad that people are out there telling us. That's a 2, 6, 8. 6 being on axis, the 2 is the off axis. 2, 6, 8. 2651. Thanks. 314, the 3 being off axis. We got paid. Three, 1, 4, 6. That's it. 538, off axis 5. I don't like usual 5-3-2-4s with the 1-6 axis. Don't like those, but let's do it anyway. That's a 5-4-9 secondary. Five, 4, 2, 3. It's 1, 2. 1 for 5. I guess if I was to hit that, okay, let me just try. So I would start with a 1-2-1-2 set, and then double pitch, you know, the usual thing. So it's a 1-2-6-5, and try and rhythm roll to that particular result in due course. Here we go, 1-2-6-5. Three, 6, 9, okay. And now the next set is a 3-6-4-1. So we take in theory, at least one more set to get to the 1-2. Nice out. Boxcar 6-6. That's a drift, I think. No, it's not. It's a double pitch. Okay. So what do we do with that? 6-5, 1-2. No. Stay with a 3-6-4-1. Dice out. Aces, okay, that's another double pitch. And we can go to 4-2, 4-1, double pitch it, 4-2, 3-6. That's a 3V set, double pitched. Hopefully will give us a 2-1 or the 6-5 or 5-6. No, 3-2. Six three, 6-2, double pitch, 6-3, 1-5. Three craps is imminent. Dice out. 3-5. No, it's not. That's a primary hit. Back to the drawing board, 4-2, 3-6. For one, come on, secondary. In the meantime, we're getting paid. Five, 4, 5-1, double pitch that. 5-4, 2-6. Nice. Oh no, 4-3. That's implosion of the right die, 4-3-7. Okay. That was 19, not bad. So we had some good decision making up until now. We're at 42 rolls. 1,180 after one rebuy. because no, I don't think I rebought, but thanks. I'm trying to sort of focus a little bit. Okay, 4631. Back to 07 set. Hope the 3 crabs ties up. Oh, 415 secondary. For 136. Nice out. Hard 4, 2-2. That's a fuzzy 4. With a hard 6 facing, which means that they double pitch back into original set, so that's okay. Two, 1, 5, 6. Aces. That's a double pitch. Ace 5, 6, 2. Nice. That's a 1-6. They stayed primary. Oh God, back into the negative again. Should have listened to my instinct when I hit the aces, should have gone to V sets. Would have had a 50% less chance of hitting that double pitch. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Six, 5, 6, 3 becomes 6, 5, 1, 4. So that's a 3, 6, 9. We got one of the sixes at least. 5-3 is explosion of the left die. So. Another 3-6. Five, 3, 5, 6 becomes 5, 3, 2, 1. Dice out. Primary 5-2. Five, 6, 3, 5. Dice out. 5, 4. Double pitch. One, 5, 3, 1. Dice out. I think that's a 6, 4, 10, which is primary. Five, 6, 3, 5. Dice out. 6, 5. Yo. Primary. Three, 6, 2, 3. 8, 268. There's a drift. Three, two, 1, 3. Dice up. Hard 8. That's a self-correction. For 6, for 2 becomes 4, 6, 5, 4. Two, 4, 6. Got the 4 out of it. The 2 is explosion left. Come down. Let's do the inside game. Six, 2, 6, 4 becomes 6, 2, 3, 6. Four, 5, 9. It's implosion of both dice, I think. And a front 9. No, it's not. It's a drift. 6, 2, 4, 6. Dice up. Six, 3, 9. Double pitch. 6, 3. Hey Brian, good morning, man. Two, 6, 2, 3 becomes 2, 6, 4, 2. Dice out. No. No. Side pitch 7. 5, 2. All right. So we lost 240, but we gained 2,200. this a good roll? I can't see. Let's wait. Brian, do you want to shoot? That was a 12. Okay, it's good. It's quite good. Somewhere here. This is going to be our landing zone. Okay, got you, man. Six five, 6-3, original set. Dice out. Three, four. That's explosion. Five, 1, 3, 1. Two, 4. That's a primary. Bowling. Okay. So we're in the 6. Five, 1, 3, 1. Four, 5. That's a drift. Have to go back to the original 6-5. Six, 3. Six, 4. Secondary, okay. Those are my 2 hits and down. I just need to keep a little bit of focus now, not to relax. 5, 1, 3, 1. Dice out. Nope, 3, 4. It's not a 1, 3, it's a 3, 4. Because apparently if the stickman is standing here and he's watching the dice, whatever he sees from his viewpoint, that's the number. So it's the second 3, 4 I got out of this set. So that's explosion of the left die, and the 4 was right at the bottom. 5, 1, 3, 1 was the original set. There wasn't a mistake. Oh, okay, let's practice a little bit from here. Okay, so this one has to come a little bit like so. This one up a bit. That should be okay, right? Okay, so because we don't know what's going to happen, we start with a 1, 5, 6, 5. Should give us a good idea of what the dice are doing. Dice are up. Like that. 4, 3 drift. Okay. That was a drift. Let's repeat. One, 5, 6, 5. Dice out. I like that better. Boxcars 6, 6. So we're double pitching as well. So what is the set? It's an all 7 set. I have a 6, 4, 1, 3. Dice up. Boxcars again. So that means we're double pitching. And we were right in that decision. Whoops. In the meantime, I'm losing $25 each time on those 12s. So let's try and do a 4, 6, 3, 1. Maybe that will change things. Nice out. One six. Oh. There goes the 12. What a shame. Three, 2, 4, 5. Dice out. Hard 10. Double pitch. We have a point. Five, 3, 2, 4. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. I like that. That's the one-off axis that we're all looking for. Four, 6, 3, 1. Dice out. Bad throw. I knew it. It's like if you throw it too straight, it's a wrong thing to do. All right, so let's do it on purpose, okay? But let's change the set. Let's accommodate something that makes sense. 3, 2. No. 3, 6, 3, 2. That's the primary. I'm just going to turn it to 6, 4, 2, 4. I'll try and throw it straight and see what happens. Nice out. Two, 3, 5. Okay, so that's a secondary. Stays on axis, and let's see. Maybe that's this. You know, one of those things that you discover as you throw. Because I'm pretty new to this. 1, 2, 1, 3. Just going to turn the dice to a 2, 6, 3, 6. And, all right, so, whoa. Let's see if this is going to catch a bit more. So as we rotate our arm, I'm going to rotate a little bit more so that I try to go towards the left. Like so. Maybe not. Hard 10. Nope, that was off axis. Meant nothing. That was implosion. So here we go. Let's go 5, 4, 5, 6. Turn your hand a bit more on the pickup. Too much to the left. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6. We got the 2 out of it, but the ace was again. No. That's explosion. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, guys, I'm just bubbling, not, saying things that probably don't make sense. Okay. 4, 1, 4, 2. Quarter turn, 1, 3, 2, 3. Dice out. Three, 5, secondary. Six, 3, 6, 5, 3, 1, 5, 1. Dice out. No roll. Three, 1, 5, 1. Nice out. Hard 6, that's implosion of the right die. What? Okay, so 1 second, guys. So I think I lost the plot there. So on the 1, 6, then I had a 5, 5, and a 4, 6, and then a 1, 6, and a 2, 3. This is a hard 6, not a hard 10. What did I do? What have I done? Sorry guys, I'm an idiot. Anyway, let's go from there. Probably didn't put the hard 6 in. Okay, let's put the 3-3. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. There we go. I messed it up. Here we go. Dice are out. Six, 4, 2, 4. Dice out. 1, 4, 5. Secondary. Okay, so that's at least okay. How did I get the 3? The 2, 1, 3. Five, 1, 5, 4 becomes 1, 2, 4, 2. Dice out. 5, 4, 9. Five, 1, 4, 1. Dice out. 'Ah, double pitched it. 6, 1. Okay, so that's that. I shall stop there. That was a 16. And I made a lot of errors in the entries, and I do apologize for that. Just put this back. Okay, so let's stop there and see if anybody made any good money out of this. Weird. I'm showing 16 here, and this one is showing 12. Okay, never mind. Stats. First of all, statistics. 547, that's okay. Raw quality SRR 5.4, SOR 10.7. Sevens, quite a few of them, mostly come out sevens, which would not have hurt us. We had a 19, a 20, a 12, and a 16 or something, if we go from what Krabs is saying. And the 5. Then we had a 4 and a 3. That would have not made us any money whatsoever. So for 2 hits and down, we're okay with 2, 4, 5 rolls. In sides where they should be 4s and 10 lower, horns just slightly higher, and field it okay, slightly okay. Crapsy. No way. I didn't know I was at the top, but 2963. I thought I was, just going to be, I don't know, very low on the table because I wasn't really betting too much. So, Don, he had a few rebuys. Antonio, 1 rebuy, he's up 2527. 331800. And now 2064. Well done. Money short 1500 in, 771 out. Fish pig 640. Big the cat 480. John 300 in, 108 out. Bro is up 25%, I would say. Jen is up just $10. Okay. And that's that. That's 10 out of 19, which makes us more than happy, I guess. Hopefully people did not lose a lot of money. That's Grant, Cowboy, he's down. Coffeeland down. Real Top down 7-3. Frogs and Dan J down 31. Not too bad, I guess. I didn't lose too much money for you guys. Sorry about that, Skill. Things got away from me, and that meant that the whole thing collapsed. You're very welcome, John, and everybody who joined me. Thank you for your time and your company. Have a wonderful, restful evening. Catch you in the next one. For the Big Money family, I wish you the very best. I hope you have a wonderful time and enjoy yourselves. From myself, nice route.